Thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe and like. Now back to the news. Vice President Kamala Harris is facing backlash for opting to bring her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, to her first interview since President Biden dropped his re-election bid, with critics insisting it's a weak sauce move that shows her lack of confidence. Harris, 59, is slated to appear alongside her number 2 for the joint interview that'll air on CNN Thursday night. The decision was quickly ripped by those who accuse the Democratic presidential nominee of using Walz as a crutch, as she braces to defend her record and policies after weeks of avoiding such an exchange. "I think it's incredibly weak sauce to show up with your running mate Scott Jennings," a former special assistant to President George W. Bush, told CNN late Tuesday, adding that the move showed a troubling lack of confidence in her political ability. "It makes you wonder as a voter, what kind of president would you be?" he continued. "I think Republicans are going to think it's pretty weak to show up effectively with someone who'll take up half the time." Others also piled on, including some who pointed to Harris's history of word salads and gaffes as a reason Democrats potentially don't trust her to go solo. A joint interview. "She simply cannot be left unattended," one person posted on X. Another wrote, "Democrats are so terrified to let Harris out of the basement without adult supervision that they are sending Walz with her to the first interview she's giving as the nominee, to keep an eye on things. Amazing. Can't interview by herself because they know the woman can talk without word salad coming out of her mouth," one ex-user tweeted. Harris, who has had a long career in the public eye, has been ridiculed previously for struggling to counter criticism leveled against her, including over her role as Biden's so-called border czar. In one particularly cringeworthy interview with Lester Holt of NBC Nightly News in June 2021, Harris defended her decision to not visit the US-Mexico border, despite illegal immigration surging to new highs, by saying, "And I haven't been to Europe. And I mean, I don't understand the point that you're making." Harris has also been ripped in the past over a string of word salads and meme-worthy sound bites she's delivered with the head-scratching gibberish, often making her the butt of social media mockery and late-night TV skits. Biden, too, has faced ire over his relentless gaffes and word stumbles that ultimately came to dominate his now-abandoned 2024 White House bid. Despite weeks of mounting pressure, Harris's interview will mark the first time she has sat down since Biden dropped his re-election campaign back on July 21 and endorsed her as his successor. The interview will be conducted in Savannah, Georgia, by CNN's Dana Bash, and is set to air at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.